internet went down for just a second, I think, maybe?
I'm out of leads.
Nope.
Varl.
I'm still good.
But I have to keep searching.
Nice.
And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will.
Sorry, TikTok folks. You just saw me.
Sense to have someone with me.
Video screening.
Someone who might get hurt.
My,
This is on me,
you
Varl.
are looking at my computer monitor. So when I changed my screen, sorry about that for a moment.
Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
So just pausing this game very quickly. Silence, if you're not familiar with the original Horizon Zero Dawn game, is portrayed by an actor named Lance Reddick, who is a freaking amazing when it comes to voice acting. You might have seen him in the TV show Fringe, sci-fi show that was on Fox years ago, probably 10, 15 years ago at this point. He's also, if you played Destiny or Destiny 2, he's the voice actor who is behind the voice of Commander Zavala, who is one of the leaders of the Guardians in Destiny. He is outstanding, and I love him so much. Sorry, done off my little fangirl rant here. Back to the game.
okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Poor Varl. He's really starting to come into his own, isn't he? New interlude.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you.
So a little bit of quick backstory. Sorry to keep pausing the game, but in the first game, this is the capital city for one of the three tribes that we're introduced to. Three tribes? Four tribes we're introduced to in Horizon Zero Dawn. And this is where the main final battle of Horizon Zero Dawn took place. It's a city called Meridian, and it's in what's now known as Utah. So,
Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the Allied, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Do what she says,
know what
Farrell.
you find.
Just do what she says. Just do what she says. I'm so glad. I love this game. I have only played this game one time when it first came out in February of last year when it was first released, and I'm replaying it now because I just finished streaming Horizon Zero Dawn last week, which I've played probably half a dozen times. It's so good.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this too.
Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of the... What?
So just I keep giving exposition for Horizon Zero Dawn, but in case there's people watching who have not seen this game before, the guy that I told you about before, Silence, gave Aloy this spear to improve over the spear she had. So you're about to find out why he actually gave her this spear. So
Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
okay, so now we climb.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind
Okay,
me.
so use R to move the camera to look for another climbing or grapple point. Okay, I'm still trying to relearn these controls because, like I said, I played this once when it came out a year ago. So there's a lot of movement controls that are quite a bit different than, I said circle
Should be able
button,
to
right?
jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
Okay. So just this is going to be like really, so jump to the side, hold L, and okay. Well, that's cool. And all those little exclamation points that you might see down below you, like going back and forth real quick, those are different people I can talk to or items I can look at that don't impact the game itself. So I will do that after I'm done with this one. So
My pullcaster
Oops.
can't reach that corner.
there we go.
I need to get closer. There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Got it. Should be able to get up there now.
Okay. Hopefully I won't fall.
I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. It looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that?
Hopefully not. Hades
could
was
figure out where he
literally the
sent it.
devil.
I can track him down.
Hades was the devil.
Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me.
Uh,
Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
okay, cutscene. Yay! Cutscene. Hey to everybody who's on TikTok. I am actually also on Twitch. If you want to go over to my Twitch channel and have like more of a less mobile experience, you can find me there. My link, my info is in my bio.
Access lift activated.
That's convenient.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, actually.
There's the note.
Oh boy.
Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see
Silence.
you finally figured it out.
Oh my gosh, it's silence.
To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress.
God, I love him.
So
I
what's
love to
your
hate
angle
him.
with my entirely
I
necessary
love
deception
to
as
hate
treated?
silence. That
Why
is
don't you come out here and find me in the
100%.
Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, Art.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. I love him and I hate him. The graphics, y'all. The graphics. The rain on her face. PS5 is pretty amazing when it comes to graphics. Not as good as PC, of course, but dude, it's pretty impressive.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Okay, so before I do that, I'm gonna go run around and go all these exclamation points. These are all gonna be like people and stuff.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
If an Oseram is born with a hammer in their hand.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Oh dear.
Is that a statue of me?
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
New? I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Is there anything else? I think those might be cargo things, so I'm gonna actually come over here and see. I'm all for finding resources and whatnot. Actually, I think I'm gonna go talk to them first, because if I remember correctly from the other time I played this game, talking to them causes like all of my allies from the first game, from Horizon Zero Dawn, to come, and you can like have conversations with them. So let's see if that's what happens here.
I
can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
It's after the Tanakh, when you meet them, and after that interchange is when the game gets really good.
Aloy,
Now,
it's good to see you.
here, I'm going to pause it real quick.
You left and...
There is a lot of side quest and learning the game action that goes on before that happens. There's probably 3 to 4 hours of gameplay that's going to happen between that quest line and, now. So I will think about whether or not I'm going to stream all of these side quests, because it's been a very long time since I've played the game and I'm still relearning it. So I'm nowhere. I want to make sure I'm ready for those quest lines before I go, but I don't want to bore people who are watching me play by doing a bunch of side quests. So let me know if you think I should play the game, like all the side quests and discovery stuff going on this early, or if I should kind of do those things when I'm not streaming so I can just focus in on the main quest line when the stream is going on, because I game every day, several hours a day. I don't stream every day for several hours a day, so I can definitely make some strides in that. We'll see how that goes.
Such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Oh,
Can we show the
Avad.
champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace.
Avad is a little in
but I
love
thought
with
you would
Aloy.
prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but I... Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
She lacks social graces. She's not very good at the social stuff, right?
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
So now I can go ahead and I can talk to all these guys, and I think I'm probably going to do that just because it's good.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me
It's
when
good
you're
story
ready to
building.
depart.
So I'll probably go ahead and do that. I mean,
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Shipments continued.
yeah, Vod.
The
He's a
sculptor wanted something even bigger.
wee itty bitty
Twice the size.
in love
covered
with
in
Aloy.
gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Oh, whoops. I'm like looking at the cutscene, not realizing that there's
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Probably not gonna do all these little backstory things. Just because it's a lot of exposition that's not necessary when I'm streaming.
I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no
Horrified.
way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you
I
or
don't
hold
mind.
you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Oh, thanks for the like so much on TikTok. Okay, so I'm compassionate. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I tend to always go with the heart actions. So if you look at here, there's 3 different actions, 3 different things to take. You can, be aggressive about it. You can like use your brain and think logically about it, or you can use your heart. So I tend to, unless it's somebody I really don't like and I just want to punch him in the face, but I do like Avad. I feel kind of sorry for him. So
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission...
Poor Avad.
It's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after... I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
You know, I would love to find a guy like that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's girl goals right there. Or boy goals, if you're, a boy who likes boys. It's just goals. We'll just call it goals, right? So, yeah. Okay, so this is a spot where I can kind of catch up with people who helped me.
I hope all is well with you.
A workbench.
I'll talk to them real quick. I'll just get the baselines.
Fanasha, thanks for being here.
They were some people who helped me in Horizon Zero Dawn. Thanks so much for the likes, guys. I appreciate it.
Stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
That is correct, Fanasha.
I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
That's right.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
That's right. Like, look at Vinosh's bodice. So I'm just gonna like go back here real quick and hone in. Look at what she's wearing. The costuming for the Karja is top tier. Like I said that in Horizon Zero Dawn, but the costuming of this tribe is chef's kiss. So good. So good. Oh, I need this workbench. I basically took my override capacity to override machines and stuff.
Master override installed.
Yeah, perfect. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
To store up and release energy.
Let's see if there's anything else I can do.
Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Oh, I might not be able to use it again. Okay, can't use it again. Never mind. I think this is when I can like charge up her shield.
See you back here, Savior.
Not sure how it works. We'll figure it out when I have to do combat. So, oh.
Keep your eyes open for the metal parts.
So this little guy right here is the king's half-brother. And you rescued him from bad guys in Horizon Zero Dawn. So now I'm about to talk to his mom.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
He is so cute.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
He's so cute. He reminds me of my nephew, Caden. My nephew lived with me for several months last year, from 2021 to until September of
the death. Well, that's everyone.
2022.
I guess it was nice to catch
He
up.
lived with me full time. His mom was having a hard time, my sister, and he was 5. He was 3 when he came here and 5 when he got reunited with my sister. And that was, I am a middle-aged person, and I have 2 grown kids. I have a 26-year-old son and a 21-year-old daughter, and so having a small child back in the house was interesting, but it was worth it. It was really, really great. And yeah.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Yep. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're pretty much done here. We're going to talk to Blameless Maraude one more time.
Aloy,
and we will be
are
on
you
our
finished with
way
your friends,
west.
Or do you need more time?
Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course.
I know what that means. Aloy. Aloy, Aloy, Aloy. Yep, she did that. She went on her own. I think this is a little cutscene now.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber.
This is kind of when the game really starts, I feel like. I feel like everything I've done for the last 2 to 2.5 hours was just like this is how you play the game. This is when it really starts. And I think I'm right, because if I remember correctly, after this song, you actually get like the opening Horizon Forbidden West logo and everything on here.
In the storm, if I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take
That's Sunfall, which is one of the major scenes from the first game.
voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore.
So we're going through Utah at this point, and I assume we're heading into Nevada. Like, I should probably check my US geography. Fairly sure we're heading into like northern Nevada at this point. Stormbird. That's an annoying monster to have to fight in Horizon Zero Dawn. Here we go. So my 2.5 hours, it really is. It is absolutely beautiful. How are you, Lindsay? Thanks for joining me on TikTok. Yeah, I have decided to start just streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube and Twitch. So if you don't have my Twitch info, I am actually on, it's in my bio.
Seen anyone use one of those to get around?
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I'm so glad. I can't wait to see your updated cosplay. That's going to be amazing.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
Hey, I'm level 3. It's amazing.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked.
So let me take this opportunity to talk about skills in this game. So this is quite a bit different than Horizon Zero Dawn. There is a lot, there's many more options that you can use in regards to where you can put your skill points. So I'm going to follow this tutorial. Basically, you unlock different abilities based on what skill tree you decide to go into. So there's 6 skill trees. Warrior is kind of like for people who like to really focus in on melee combat, which is not me. Trapper is for people who like to use traps to like kill monsters, mobs, machines, whatever you want to call them. And each different ability lets you unlock specialties in certain types of weapons. So if you look at warrior, it lets you use warrior bows, which if I remember correctly from when I played, are actually, they're almost look like a crossbow kind of hybrid. They're much better in short range. They're not meant for like distance shooting. They're great for if you're within a certain range, and they do a lot of damage pretty up close. So warrior bows, which I haven't gotten anything like that yet in this game, are good for the warrior tree. For the trapper tree, trip casters and rope casters, which are weapons that you can use to take down large mobs for small periods of time. They can trip over a wire, basically, that will paralyze them or do a large amount of damage to them. And a rope caster, you can actually like bring a creature down, so you can temporarily restrain it. So that's what that is. So for hunter bows and bolt blasters, which I don't know if bolt blasters were in Horizon Zero Dawn. If they were, I didn't use one. But hunter bow is the weapon I have now. So it's kind of like the main standard issue weapon in HFW. Survivor is good for blast slings and shredder gauntlets, which you don't get for quite a little bit. Infiltrator's kind of like a sneaky, which is the way I like to play. And sharp shot bows, which are like more higher powered bows that you use from greater distances. And then Machine Master basically lets you override machines better. So I think to start, because all I have right now is a hunter bow, I'm going to use this skill tree. So it's just like most games that have skill trees, you have to do prerequisite trees or skills before you can unlock other things. So concentration boost, I'll use that. I have one more skill to use, so I can go down here to increase that, or I can go over here and recover my concentration faster. So I guess I'm gonna go, I actually would like to recover the concentration faster, so my 2 skill points are spent at this point. And as you can tell, it unlocks different abilities by going further down in the tree.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of chain scrapers.
Check out all this scenery. It's beautiful.
It was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said.
So see that thing up there to the right hand side? I don't think I've ever gotten that when I played this game before. I just noticed that for the first time.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble.
Gonna see if there's a way to climb up there and try to figure out what that is.
Important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack.
Heaven forbid. Shivering in a tent.
Me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barrenlight.
Oh, goodness
Way I hear,
gracious.
so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture.
Oh.
I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak.
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, so they check the
I
ruins
love
on
her
the
so
bank for
much.
tracks. Take it from there.
I love
Okay.
her. I love
I
her.
hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Let's start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
What she said. Yeah, what she said.
It will be. Trust me.
All
I
right.
gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chain Scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Definitely gonna go to Chain Scrape first and upgrade my bow. I'm also gonna see if there's a way to climb the side of this mountain to get whatever was up there on the top of... I'm not sure if there is or not, but we're gonna find out because I have no idea. I really want to know what that thing was on the...
Scary rattlers.
This might have been a bad idea. Not thinking about, like... Is there a way up this way? No. Where am I? Okay, I'm like super duper. Okay, so where's the chain? The chain is up there, and it's pretty much like straight up from me. So there's got to be a way up this way to get up there somehow.
Smoke. I wonder where it's coming from.
Campfire. 125 paces. Alright. Let's just go up this way. I'm totally getting off track from the main game, but I really want to know.
Miners. Looks like they're in some kind of trouble.
Okay, wait. So there's a rappel point up there. So before I do the quest, okay, here we go. Yes, I can climb. Let's see where this leads me. So this is, you can see these footholds because of the focus. You can turn this ability off in the game if you wanted to be a little bit more challenged, but I'm all for making this stuff as easy as possible when I am playing, so. Okay, let's see. Can I see the chain again? I've kind of like lost track of where I am.
You get a strong color on this.
Oh yeah, you can also dye your armor in this game. I forgot about that. Okay, so there's the chain. So I'm on the other side of where I want to go. So what's this over here? Oh, this is one of the, okay. This is something I can't access yet. Yeah, I'm not in a position to access this yet. Okay, so that's behind this. Once I get to a point where I can, you get to a point where you can unlock these things, and once I get there, I'll be able to come back up here and get that thing. But that's not what I saw on the side of the frickin' mountain when I was coming down. I'll try to go this way, along this way, because I'm pretty sure it was like on the... I actually don't want to do that. Uh-oh, am I stuck? Let's see here. I don't think I can... I don't think there's anything... any way for me to climb. Well, that's annoying. Well, I'm not going to spend all night looking for it. I'll come back and check it out later, I guess. We'll check out what this little side quest is, though, for now. Best animation of the game right here.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Not sure how many are hurt.
I think that's the foreman. I should check in with him.
You good? I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin?
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... they're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough.
Oh.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two, I think. 2 more.
I'll do what I can.
I'm gonna see what level this quest is before I go in the mine. Because if it's like, okay, it's level 5, I'm only level 3. I'm gonna come back to do this. I could probably beat it, but I want to progress the main storyline real quick. I am gonna go up this way though. Shelters in this game they were not a facet of the first game. They were just campfires in the first game, but you actually have a stash and a workbench in this game to upgrade your stuff. You can't just like buy upgrades and whatnot. So I can actually use this workbench to upgrade my bow. So I can make acid arrows now, and I can actually upgrade it again to increase the stats. Oh, I can upgrade it a third time. Nice. So I'm able to add a coil into my weapon now to give it like extra attribute. So is what pink? I don't know. Sorry if I haven't been looking at TikTok chat very much. So you can save your game. I don't know if I have any coils in here. Inventory. Oh, I didn't mean to unequip that. Okay, so you can wait things. Oh, oh. Oh crap, I am nowhere near ready to fight these guys. Let's try these acid arrows out, actually. They were not a facet.
Hit it while it's covered in acid.
I thought I changed my weapon. Did I really just hit the tree? I did. I almost feel bad because like they're limping like an injured animal, but they're not an injured animal, so I don't feel too terrible about it. Yes, it's Forbidden West. Yes, that's what I'm playing right now. And I just got to the main map of the game. Previously, I just did like the tutorial area, revisited Meridian, and I just got here. And I got a little sidetracked because I saw something on the side of the mountain that I hadn't seen before, so I went to go get it. So I haven't really even advanced the story at all, but I'm heading to Chainscrape right now. So I don't know if I can summon a mount. I guess I have to override one, which is kind of ridiculous, but whatever, I guess. 780 feet, that's a long run. That's a long run. Okay. So this is where I need to be, where I need to head. Are there any? Okay, so over here, directly to my left, is a charger site. I think. Over here. So I should be able to override a charger so I can... Oh, here we go. I can override one of these guys so I can ride it.
Hold still.
Okay, that's cool. That makes my life a little bit easier as long as the other dudes don't try to... Totally going the wrong way. I am so directionally challenged, it's not even funny. Like, seriously. It is the bane of my existence. Like, very, very... I've already played this game actually once before. Yeah, I know I should have killed the boar. I've beaten this game once before. It's been a hot minute. I did it right when it first came out, and I just finished a replay of Horizon Zero Dawn, so... This is what I saw on the side of the mountain. Green shine. That's what it was.
Like blaze, but it's
that I saw.
hard and shiny. Legends would be interested.
I'm once again going the wrong way. Green shine, rare and valuable resource. Hidden all over the world, green shine can be used for certain crafting or trading. Okay, cool.
It's a dead machine. It must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Outlander.
I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jaruf's orders.
Good enough for me.
I think Petra's here.
By the forge.
Yes!
Petra? Aloy, what are
I
you
love
doing
Petra.
here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see
Yeah,
you.
so Avad is in love with Aloy. And
Come
Petra's in love with Aloy. I mean, if I was in this game franchise, I would probably be in love with Aloy.
In this place.
So,
Yeah, I heard.
yeah.
Machines, work stoppage. Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at
Thank you so
Barrenlight
much
I
for
need to
stopping
make
by. I
happen,
appreciate
and
it.
then
Have a great night.
Keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Yeah.
This Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first.
Heck yes,
I need to find
Petra
that
could use some
workbench and upgrade
support.
my bow.
I
There's the
already
rain.
did that.
I can smell it coming.
Don't use a hammer in this state.
Cool. Till Elvin blows that whistle, no one's working.
we'll upgrade this blast sling as well, because I've got plenty. How did I already get... Oh, I guess I killed the bristleback. Nice. Okay, so I've got 2 fully upgraded. I'll upgrade my armor as much as I can. I need a fanghorn antler, and the fanghorns, I think, were the creatures that I was just fighting up. Oh, I have 1. I need 2. Okay, cool. Well, I'll get another one. Okay. So this is the merchant. This is the armor merchant. So this is something that's different in this game than was in the original game Horizon Zero Dawn. So the merchants kind of sold everything. So now you've got weapons merchants and armor merchants, and this is my stash. So this is where I can, you know, store stuff. Basically, what it boils down to. Not at that point yet, so... And if you look, I can't buy anything from any of these guys yet. See how it's locked? It's got like the little lock next to it, and that's because I've got to do this quest line first to unlock Chain Scrape, which means I need to go talk to Petra, and I need to do a couple of these quests. So I think actually it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna accept these quests and have this conversation with Petra, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the night because I've been going for almost 3 hours. So
hey, Milda.
Probably a pretty good time to
Took
stop.
some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
I just want some of your food, man. Just give me some of your food.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful
So I
of
need to
bitter
go
leaf
hunt
stems.
some game, basically, is what
As for
boils
the
down to.
griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast.
Which is where I just
Don't worry,
was,
I'll clean
so
it first.
not gonna go back there right away.
Leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
Yeah,
If you say so.
what she said. What she said. Okay. So now we're just gonna go find Petra. Petra. She's down here, I think, if I remember correctly.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
She's like, what the heck have I just gotten myself into?
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table!
He's like, I don't want any trouble.
Don't listen to me.
I don't want any trouble.
Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Well, I have to be going.
I'm not going to do all the little
Thanks for the drink,
exposition
Petra.
comments.
I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Okay. I think there's one other quest to pick up in here somewhere. I can find the guy that gives it. Oh, I guess it's outside. I guess. I thought there was another person in here who gave me another quest, but I guess I'm wrong. So, been a hot minute. Okay, that's another merchant that I can't talk to yet because I have to unlock. I have to do these side quests first. So, all right. I guess on that note, I'm gonna call it a night because let me get this one other side quest real quick just to.
We are on the same side here, the bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the... What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice
So I'm
do
about
you
to call
have?
it for the night, guys, but I will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. I'm also streaming on
Might
Twitch,
we
so
discuss a matter of
if
importance
you
to the Sundom?
wouldn't mind
Right.
heading over there and supporting me over there, I would greatly appreciate
Shall
it.
be waiting.
I'm a super duper small streamer. I don't even have 100 followers. And
the
these are the
savior
games that I
herself.
absolutely love. Occasionally I
Walker
dive into
Derval,
some
gutter of youth.
Overwatch type stuff on my channel,
heard many
but
tales
these
of
are
your
my
beauty and
passion, these
heroics,
single
my
player
fair
action
slave
RPGs. And
Ulvund Freehold, at your service.
planning on finishing this one out and then hopping into The Last of Us
What could
Part
have dragged
2
you away from the fine
and
silks and
Star
wine of
Wars
Meridian to this smudge of a settlement?
Survivor, Jedi Survivor, when it comes
Your
out in April.
saviorly attention
So
must be needed
anyway,
elsewhere.
if you
here
are
for the
interested in that kind of
embassy.
content, I would greatly appreciate your support over
by
there on
forge.
Twitch as well. So, hey,
Greater
Angel.
gears for greater matters. Yes, that means you'll be
How are you
moving
doing,
on.
my friend? On
Once I've dealt with
Twitch,
any
how are you?
problems around here that need my
I run everywhere
saviorly
when I'm
attention.
Aloy. I run everywhere.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place.
You just woke up. Well, you are. What
let's
time is
get
it?
to it, hey?
Where you are? Like 7
Off you
o'clock
go.
almost.
Not so fast.
It's about my bedtime. It's 10:50 p.m. where I am, so I'm about to hit the hay here in a couple minutes.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
This guy's a jerk.
If that's what it takes.
He's a class A jerk.
Until then, I'll
It's
keep
5
looking
in the
after
morning.
the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to
Well,
blow the
I'll be
whistle.
waking up in 7.5 hours from now,
See what
so
that
I've
Sergeant
got
Magistrate wanted.
really got to try to go to bed pretty quickly. Oh, he's back in the tavern. Just back where I just was. Okay, let me get this other last quest, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. So I know where I'm starting off. And so I will be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central Time. I'll probably play for another 3 hours or so.
Savior, over here.
Maybe a little bit longer, depending on how much sleep I get tonight and how
Savior,
my work day goes tomorrow.
Thank you for taking
We'll
the time.
see.
My condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return.
I need to go back up to that line that I went to and looked at first. So that's where I'm going to be heading tomorrow. I'm sure of it.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer.
Terrified
said the
laborer.
ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay, so with that, I am going to call it an evening, but thanks so much for stopping by, or in the morning, Andral, in your case. Good morning. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. And everybody else, thank you so much for joining me. And again, I'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central Time, and I'll be going back on Twitch and TikTok. So thanks a lot for your support. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.